Hey everybody, welcome back. Today I'm going to be talking to you about pre-approvals and what to do when you get a pre-approval letter. But before I get into all that, do me a favor, two things for you today. Number one, feel free to hit me with that like and subscribe. You know, I'm getting really close to the 100 subs mark, which obviously isn't like a ton, but it means something to me. So if you're able to go and just hit me, or you're willing even, to go and hit me with that like and subscribe, I would greatly appreciate it. Number two, I do have a new editor. I had a friend of mine that volunteered to go and help me out with this channel. And if you notice that my videos have a little bit more pizzazz on the editing side, feel free to go ahead and say you like it, give my guy some recognition. So thank you, Addison, for volunteering to help me out. So let's just go ahead and jump into the video. What is a pre-approval letter and what does it mean for you? So a pre-approval letter is gonna be something that's a little bit like this. So effectively what it is it's a letter from a lender, your bank, you know, a nationwide lender, someone somewhere with money that wants to lend you some money to get a car. Usually it's something along the lines of, you know, hey, you're pre-approved for 25, 35, 30,000, 40,000, up to whatever, at an interest rate of 3.9%. And it'll basically just say all of that. Understand that this is a pre-approval. It's not actually an approval. So what does it actually mean for you? Nothing. It doesn't mean anything for you. If you get a letter like this, once again, I'm just gonna restate this, it is a pre-approval. It is not a 100% approval. It's not saying you're approved for a car. What you don't wanna do is you don't wanna take that pre-approval letter, walk into the dealership and be like, you know, I'm pre-approved, or I'm approved for $40,000 at a 3.9% interest rate, and act like you own the place. That's not how it works, okay? Basically, what it is an estimate of what the lender or the bank or whoever sent you that letter thinks you're approved for, or what you can get approved for. That's all it is. It's just an estimate. So it's basically them saying, hey, you should be able to get this on your next car loan. That's really all that it's saying for you. Not all of these pre-approvals are the same. So I'm not gonna speak too heavily into how the pre-approval itself is created, because I've never worked on the lending side of things. I've only worked on the dealership side of things. I've never worked for the actual bank, so I don't know exactly how those work. I do know that sometimes dealerships do have a way to work with the lender to send these out to you. I actually worked at a dealership that did a pre-approval event with Capital One, and how we did it, or how they did it, because I no longer work there, is one way or the other, it was targeted. So we targeted a specific neighborhood or area or something along, or district, whatever, something along those lines. And we just went based off of generalities of that area. Somehow, some way, companies have enough of your personal information to make an estimate that says, hey, in this area, the average credit score is this, and they make on average this. And based on that, we sent out pre-approval letters to those people in those areas, okay? Basically, we just went based off of a flying guess. So it's not really anything too targeted. It's not really anything too crazy. Now, there may be some way that your bank, or you know, your local credit union or Capital One or some of those other major lenders have of figuring out what your credit score is and what you may be actually approved for. However, understand that once again, these are pre-approvals and you are not 100% approved until you walk into your bank, lender, credit union, whatever, and give them your personal information and get a real approval. If you do want to move forward as far as using these pre-approvals and actually going forward and getting a vehicle, there's a couple ways to go about it. If you get one from your local bank or credit union, and you know you have a relationship with them and you do a lot of business with them, say, hey, I got this in the mail, I'm interested in seeing if I can get a car, what can you guys do for me? And then just taking the steps, giving them a credit application, tell them, doing that whole thing, and they'll give you an actual approval. Alternatively, if you're with a major credit union, you know, you don't have a great relationship with them, you just started up with them, or if you get something from Capital One, you can also do that through the dealership. You just have to be a little bit more upfront about it. You can just walk in and say, hey, you know, I got this pre-approval letter through Capital One, just want to see about getting a vehicle. What do I need to do from here on out? At that point, it's more or less just a normal car sale. It's not really much different than any other buying process, at least on your end. So really what the dealerships and what they might do is they'll just show you the car regularly. They'll take all your information down, just like if you'd gone to your local credit union or lender, and they may just take that and submit you to Capital One on their end based on that pre-approval. Now, if you're able to get something better, you know, that pre-approval may be based off of, hey, they think you have a 650 score and you make $30,000 a year. versus if you walk in and you know you've got a 710 credit score and you make $90,000 a year, they will change that up for you to help you get a better rate, that type of thing. You are not 100% beholden to that pre-approval letter. What is a pre-approval letter? Once again, it's marketing, it's advertisement. It's just a way for the lender to get your information and help rather try and isolate your business on your next car loan. That's really all it is. Hope this video was helpful. Hopefully you liked it. Once again, feel free to hit me with a like and subscribe. Take care, everybody.